Okay. Hello, lovely people. It is Monday, the 21st of January, and it is a full moon, blood moon, lunar eclipse in Leo. What does that mean? Well, what doesn't it mean? There is so much energy going around at the moment in terms of shifting, moving out of old paradigms and moving into new ones. We are stepping into our soul's true journey. So we are releasing and letting go things that no longer serve us. Patterns, conditions, programmings, behaviors, people, contracts, connections, jobs, things that have come to the end of its course and aren't helping you move on to the next phase of your life. It's time for them to now be severed. Okay, so some people may be feeling really uncomfortable because they haven't made sense of that, and some people may be, just sort of rolling with it a little bit, and some people might be smooth sailing. So it's going to affect everybody differently. It all really depends on your own personal awareness and your own enlightenment that you've and your journey that you've been on. So I have a full moon ceremony, release ceremony tonight. I do have 1 or 2 spots left in that because I just had somebody pull out, so that's okay. If you're free, if you're local and you're wanting to work with some group energy and also the universal energy for yourself, then give us contact me and we'll make that happen for you. But I highly recommend you doing some writing about what it is you're ready to release, because now is the perfect time to do that. Okay, now things aren't really going to move into full massive alignment steam ahead until March because of other planetary activities, but we need to go through that releasement phase. All right, I don't want to carry on too much. I'm wearing my favorite t-shirt today. Who remembers Fraggle Rock? Who remembers Fraggle Rock? Dance your cares away, worries for another day. And that's what I plan on doing today. Dance my cares away so I can get clear and focused. All right, so we're working with 3 different decks today. The Earth Magic, and I've got the fairies again because we're in Leo. Leo's full of fun, full of vibrancy, full of creativity, full of character. And we're going to use the Keepers of the Light as well today because we're working with much higher vibrational energies. So I'm going to start with the Earth Magic. We're calling on Earth energies for our highest good and well-being. I'll turn the camera down so you can see what's going on. All right, there you go. Move that aside. So, Earth Magic energies, we're calling on Spirit, Universe, and Mother Earth. Oi! All right, there's our first one. Excellent. Oh, there's our second one and our third card. Our third card, which is the weekend, coming into the weekend. Goodness, they're spitting at me. All right, so that's that one. Now we're calling the fairies. So a little bit of playful energy. Yes, that one there, calling on fairy energy. Second in the middle of the week. Second card for the middle of the week. Now remember, this is a general reading, so some of this may or may not resonate with you. That's okay. If you are interested in something more personal, you can contact me via my Facebook page. I will put the link in the comments. I do online readings. There's our second one. And video recorded readings, as well as live video readings and in-person readings. So tuning into your energy, soul coaching. Oh, they are jumping out today. Okay, and now the Keepers of the Light, a higher vibrational energy today. High vibe energy. So we're calling on the Keepers of the Light for some crystal clear guidance of the start of the week, which is a couple of days, today and tomorrow, and then something during the week. So something for today, something for today, something for today, something for today. That one will do. Something for the middle of the week, middle of the week, middle of the week. Can we have a message for the middle of the week, please? Middle of the week. Another one. And the end of the week, on the weekend. Something for the weekend, please. Something for the weekend. Something for the weekend. Lovely. All right, so let's start off. So, Earth Magic, we've got ancestors and generations. All right, so like I mentioned about around the full moon energy, we're doing a lot of releasement. And some of those patterns and some of those programmings and conditions and behaviors have come from our ancestors. So they're in our DNA. They're things that have been passed down from generation to generation to generation to generation, a way of being, a certain belief system, okay? Those things need to be released that do not serve us in this time frame, because the earth is shifting, the globe is shifting. We can connect with our ancestors and we can do healing work for them in this time on their behalf. But whatever we do now, we're clearing a path for those in front of us. So we're trying to release any old wounds, okay, and any unforgiveness. That's what's going on at the moment. So it's a good time to maybe go into meditation and connect with any patternings, and especially if you've got patterns or programmings that you don't know where they come from. They're not from your immediate environment influence or the people around you, but there's something that you don't understand, or this is a great time to release stuff from the old. All right, cool. And then we're moving into body movement. All right, so shaking it out, which is what we'll be doing tonight in our full moon ceremony. We're doing a lot of writing, a lot of energetic healing, and then we're going to dance and shake it out. Now also too, I'm connected to say to you that there was a time in our tribal realms when, thousands of years ago, or even hundreds of years ago, where our ancestors would dance around a fire in ceremony, okay, which is the full moon tonight, and it is a ceremonial time, okay? So dancing and celebrating the full moon, and also the individual, the community, the group, whatever it is that you want to celebrate, now is a good time to do that. Okay, and then we have Commander Ashtar from the Keepers of the Light, which is call to action, and his words are: take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. So that is exactly what we're doing today. Okay, I am leading a full moon ceremony. You can do your own healing work by doing the same. Dance around the lounge room like you are in control of you, because you are. Shake it all out, let it all go. All right, so this is Monday, Tuesday. And now remember, it influences through the week, and last week's reading might resonate with you this week more than this week's reading. So, take it as you will. Whatever you resonate with, it is for you. But it's definitely a call to action tonight, and that is exactly what we're doing. We're going to dance in ceremony to celebrate, but also to release what no longer serves us. Okay? All right, now in the middle of the week we have Desert Vision Quest. Excellent. So the middle of the week, it's really maybe a little bit of time out would be helpful for you to get a little bit clearer on your path and where you're going, because you're releasing and letting go. You're making space for new to enter, and in that void, in that space, there's an opportunity for you to meditate, or also spend some time in nature and feel into, tune into, see into, imagine where it is your path is going to take you. Okay, be detached from any outcomes though. And then we have sexuality. All right, so in the middle of the week, don't be surprised if your passions are heightened because you're letting go of stuff that no longer serves you. So your soul is coming through, your soul is stepping forward, and your soul is raw energy, and it's your truth, it's your heart, it's your alignment. And passion and sexuality, they kind of go hand in hand. If you don't have a partner right now, then dive into some passionate hobbies or passions that you like to participate in again. I'm also feeling that there's going to be a bit of healing around sexual energy. If you've been feeling like your mojo's been a little bit sort of on the down because of this full moon, and there's a releasing of a lot of old stagnant energy, don't be surprised if you start to spark your flame again and you become a little bit more interested in sexual connectivity. All right, which you can do by yourself. You don't necessarily have to have somebody else with you, although that is much more enjoyable. All right, and then we have karma releasing, Saint Germain. Okay, keepers of the light, move beyond drama, create your own path, make room for good energy. So that's exactly what we're doing. So if you've had any old stagnant energy around sexuality or sex in your past or in your family ancestral past, your willingness to forgive, the soul, not necessarily the behavior or the action, but your willingness to forgive the soul or the souls involved will help you to move forward. You just need a teeny weeny inkling of willingness to forgive, okay? Because you holding on to hurt is only hurting you, okay? So take some time to really honor yourself, okay? Honor yourself and the willingness to forgive the soul. Maybe write a letter to the soul, and even if you don't know what to say, it's a very cathartic exercise, okay? And I don't want to, there's some raw nerves there with a lot of people. I don't want to go too much on that, but if you want to come in for a healing or book in for a healing, we can work a little bit more closely with that. But what I'm feeling is that sexual energy is going to connect more with spiritual energy. And if one is blocked, the other will be blocked. Okay, so they both need to work hand in hand and in alignment in order to move forward. So it's time to release, and remember, it's a willingness to release. Okay, and you don't have to forgive the behavior or the action, but forgive the soul. All right, so that's during the week, and now we're moving into the weekend. Oh, a shapeshifter, clouds. I love clouds. I could lay down in the grass and look up at clouds for hours on end. They're just amazing. You can see so many things in the clouds. All right, so you are transforming, you are transitioning, you're moving into a new way of being. You may notice that in a lot of people. They don't seem to be who they were, and they're changing and they're shifting into who they came here to be rather than who they were programmed to be. And that could be the same of you as well. So there's a new you wanting to emerge at the moment. All right, the fairy, self-reliance. How perfect is that? So the fairy is reminding you that it's lovely to have support from those around you, friends and family, but ultimately only you can make you happy. Okay, that's ultimately the truth. Only you can make you happy. So rely on yourself for your happiness. Maybe rely on yourself for your own enjoyment as well, and your joy. Because, I mean, of course, it's wonderful fun to experience joy with others, but if you rely on that all the time, you become dependent, you become needy, and then you create all sorts of challenges for yourself in the long run. So shifting into your own self-reliance at the moment, becoming more independent, aligning your spirit and your soul together, coming from your heart and aligning your masculine and your feminine energies together, which is the doing and the being. Okay, this is the weekend. And then we have the divine director, intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. Alrighty, which is exactly what the theme of this week is being. It's time for you to step into your own happiness, follow your soul and your heart's desires, your passions, and become who you came here to be. Do what you came here to do. Okay, so things are occurring not because they're occurring to hurt you or to create harm for you, or, you know, to put a block in where you're going. Well, they do. It is occurring. The blocks are happening because it's not the right path for you anymore. The challenges are occurring because it's time for you to step up. Okay, so there's great, like I said to you, there's big shifts happening. And if you're on the wrong path, the universe will now redirect you onto a path that is for you. So let go and go with the flow this week. Let go and go with the flow. And I'm strongly guided to pull out a goddess for us all. Some divine feminine energy. Let's call on a goddess for the week. Sarasvati, the arts. How beautiful is that? So, like I said, Leo energy, the entertainer, the creativity, the charisma, all right? Music. So music's going to play a big part throughout the week. You may hear messages in music. You may hear words that resonate for you. And music also to help soothe you in your time of need. If you're feeling angry, thrash it out with some akadaka. If you're needing some sleep, maybe listen to some gentle music before you go to bed. If you're needing to dance and play, then play your favorite songs and dance around the lounge room. So I feel like music and creative expression is going to help you process through this week. Okay, so I hope that makes sense for you. Happy full moon, blood moon, lovely lunar eclipse in Leo. So we've got 2 weeks of releasing. Whatever you're letting go of will also extend into the physical realm. So you'll be clearing a lot of clutter and tidying up loose ends and things like that. Just transition through that. Do a lot of letter writing. There might be some crying. There might be some anger. There might be some screaming. Use the pillow. Punch the pillow. Allow the emotions to flow. Okay? Bright blessings. Namaste. And I hope you have a smooth week, as smooth as it can be for you. Alrighty, toodaloo!